I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking I might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth. Was that not? I'm just alone.
Hey guys, it's Ollie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know that I recently did a room tour video a couple months ago when we moved here, but it's 2021 and a lot of things have changed in the room. I finally got it how I want it, and I think it looks a lot better, and it's going to pretty much stay like this until we move again. So the one enclosure that I was waiting to finish to do this is finally done, and I uploaded a poll to Instagram asking if you guys wanted a room tour, and it won unanimously against the other option. So I decided to go ahead and do it, and I really hope you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get right into the room tour. Also, I'm filming my intro and outro with Scout because I feel like he's not on the channel. Because I feel like he's not on the channel enough, and he's really cute, and I love him. Okay, so starting at the door, we just have clothes we can't really fold up, so like sweaters and our work uniforms, stuff like that. And then next to it is just bags, like our tote bags we shop with, my purse, my jacket that I use like every day. And below it we have just like Scout's little hideaway thingy. He also has tunnels right there that like fold out with some cubes that sometimes we'll put here, but since I'm filming I went ahead and folded them up and just put them in their spot. Up here we have just some like Sharpies and whiteboard markers and that cute mug, and Christian made a taco, so that's there. We have a clock that isn't on right now for some reason, and I have treats, so Daisy's treats, some catnip, and then Scout's treats there. And then right here I just have my Reptisave, my Repashy Calcium Plus, my temp gun, my feeding tongs, and my snake hook, and they're just like in this toothbrush holder. So next to it is just this like jam jar that I have nowhere to put, and this sign that I got for Christian because that's basically her whole life. And then right there is a painting that my brother's girlfriend had done for her for Christmas, and I love that. So living in this enclosure, I have two toads. I have an American toad named Gladys and a Fowler's toad named Sai that you can kind of see right there. So if you remember, Sai was actually in a different enclosure by herself, and they just live together now, and I've noticed a huge difference. They're much happier, it seems like. But yeah, so they're in that enclosure, and I really like how it looks, so yep. Then down here is just our like makeup and lotion, medicine, all of that stuff, and then our clothes are in here. So that's pretty much all that's there. Hi Sai, did you come out to say hello? Next to it's just my TV and my game consoles and stuff like that. But yeah, we just have our gaming stuff, some movies that I brought with us, some my notebooks and other books, some just like puzzles and board games. And then down here we have just like a crafting box that I keep all of my crafting stuff in, some digital drawing tablets on top of that, and then Christian's yarn and stuff. And then we have more art supply, and this is just these are buttons, so Scout's learning them. But yeah, Scout's learning them. He's really only picked up on one of them, but he's learning, so. So then above my TV we just have these paintings, and then next to it we have our first shelf with animals on it, and I mean we have hats and stuff, Daisy's raincoat, and Scout's harness for whenever he goes outside. I have dolls up there and a little space there that I am planning on putting something there. So some new animals going to be up there within the next few months. And then Christian's drawing supply. This shelf is Timon, my corn snake. He is stunted. He's at least 3 or 4, but he lives in here because he is like the size of a yearling. So you guys probably saw last week I uploaded a video of me redoing this enclosure, which is the only thing I was waiting on for doing 2021 room tour. But I don't know if you can see him, but he is in there chilling in his moss hide. He likes it a lot. But yeah, so there is Timon, my corn snake. And then down here, they're just my snails. Just my little garden snails. I have 3 cornoaspersums and 2 small little globe snails living in there. So that's what's in there. Then next to it, I have just some extra animal supplies. And then above that is just all of Scout's food and some of his like wet treats. Under that is Scout's litter box and an extra tank with substrate in it, like extra substrate. Our trash can, our laundry hamper, and then Scout's cat tree. So here is the man himself. He looks really chubby. It's just his face, because Bobtail's faces just look so chubby. And we have our heater right there. It's safe there, don't worry. But I keep it up there because Scout really only has any interest in the top. Yes, you do. But that's where he eats and sleeps and complains. And then bottom tier is just his toys. So we have his stick toys right there, and then all of his other toys right there. And he just gets up there and gets them whenever he wants. So yeah, that's pretty much the floor space. And then we have our bed, just a bed and a dog. Hi, Daisy. Hi, good girl. Are you good girl? Yes. I feel like people don't see enough of you. So above the bed we have all these pictures and just a ginormous sloth picture that my neighbor gave to me. I adore it. It is life. More Daisy. Hi, babies. Hi, good girl. Okay, so next to the bed, this is where I film. So normally I move my stepladder and I have my animals paintings. You can go watch the video of me doing that with my animals. Not that one. That one is something I wanted to give away from ZA Reptiles, and it's an elephant kiss. And I'm obsessed with it. It's my favorite. I think it's like my favorite thing. But anyway, so I sit there to record, but it's honestly just kind of Daisy's bed at this point, which is fine. And then she has her basket of toys there, and Scout has a cat tree. That is a rock on it because he kept tipping the cat tree. So, alright, so moving on. Okay, so right here is just my big shelf. It's really hard to film it because, I mean, I'm working with like this much space. But I have my dubia colony right there. Those are just my feeder insects for my amphibians and my tarantula. Then I have 2 Madagascar hissing cockroach enclosures. This one is my male pumpkin. Usually they really like company. He does not. I tried everything to get him to get along with other hissers and it wasn't working. So he lives alone. Let me get up here. That's better. And then this is Cobbler and Bean, and they are a pair. They love each other. That's their enclosure. And then this is Guava, my avicularia or pink toe. Glass is really gross. I clean it and I don't know what all of that is, but I don't know. Whatever. This is Mr. Greg, my ball python's enclosure. I really don't like how it looks. It just doesn't look very good, I don't think. So we're going to be adding a whole bunch of stuff to this to make it look better and a little bit more enriching. But this is his enclosure. Oh, and he is in a glass enclosure, but I have this stuff on top to help with humidity. Alright, so this is Clementine, my corn snake. She's right there. I would bug her so you guys could see her, but she's really deep in blue, so you just kind of get her butt there. You can see she's normally like really bright orange, but she's like brown. So yeah. And then I have my ring light tucked away over here. Usually my step ladder's here, but I moved it to right there for now. Alright, so moving right along, we have my calendar. This just has my work schedule and when certain animals eat, because I'll lose track of it sometimes because of the amphibians. So that's just to help me remember who ate when. Alright, so on top of that shelf, I have Houdini, my Pac-Man frog. I don't love his enclosure. It's okay. I really miss his 20-gallon though, so hopefully I can get that back soon. But for now, yeah, he doesn't bother him. I just don't like it. I like him to have more room. Not that he really uses it. I don't know. It's a thing. He has a mister finally, so this helps keep his substrate wet. Then I have this change jar, pen jar. Are my feeding enclosures for my amphibians. Next to it, I have the spinning thing. This is mostly mammal stuff, so like clippers, Daisie's itch spray, brushes, all that good stuff. So, I have my springtail colony right there. Don't know if you can see anything in there, but yeah, I keep that there. Down there, I have gloves for when I do handle my amphibians. I have paper towel, distilled water, because you have to use distilled water in this. His water in his water dish is not distilled. That comes from the mister, so he still gets his stuff, but the mister has to have distilled. So that's what I put in the mister. And then I have my mealworm colony there. For some reason, all the beetles like to just hang out in this corner. I'm not really sure why, but they do. Ooh, gotta get down here. Alright, so then down here I have some of my cleaning stuff, like my vinegar spray and my angry orange spray. Then I have Daisy's sweaters, her bandanas, all of that stuff. Some of Christian's clay stuff. Daisy's food container, and then her food bowl, and that's their water bowl, because I don't know, I just don't like that they didn't have water in here. So yeah, it's a tiny room, but it definitely gets the job done. And like, it could be worse, honestly. I like it. I like how it looks. I just wish I had a little bit more space, which we will soon. Alright guys, well that was pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed the room tour. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more animal content. I post every single Friday. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram. The link is down in the description. I post every single day. So yeah, as always, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.